Hello and welcome to Aura Podcast with your girl Kubi Springer. Today I am super excited because I am sitting down with Dr. Shamsi, the UAE's first female Emirati engineer. And we talked about her journey going from a desire and a dream to being on billboards right here in the UAE. We talked about the fact that she is the face of Porsche and a consultant for Rolls-Royce. She gave us the inside scoop on what it was like as a child when she was here and when His Highness said to her that nothing is impossible.
Who found Porsche? He's an aircraft engineer. He allowed me to talk to His Highness Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum. 10 days he sent me to UK to study. I wanted to change the image of the female. It's a male-dominated industry and people think that women cannot.
This conversation was both empowering, inspiring, and a phenomenal listen. So let's get into it. Today, I have the honor of sitting down with my birthday twin, Dr. Shamsi. Hello, gorgeous.
Hi, how are you? Good morning. How are you, my friend?
I am so happy you're here.
Thanks, it's my pleasure always.
Yes, you are the UAE's first female Emirati engineer.
Yes.
How powerful.
It's a proud moment, but it's more responsibility. Because to have a title, it's very easy. But to continue to give to the country, to the society, to your family, this is the responsibility. You have to show the world why you gained this title and how you have to continue and give it to the other. It's not about only being first. It's about how you continue.
I love that. You and I, Dr. Shamsi, have had many conversations about your backstory and how you got here. Today, what I want to talk about, however, is what you just mentioned, which is what you're doing right now. What are you doing right now?
Well, if I will start, I've been in this industry 24 years.
Yes.
Completing my degree, I hold PhD in aeronautical engineering and aviation science. Been working 19 years, starting as mechanic, technician, then engineer. Now I'm a consulting for the aviation project in United Arab Emirates. As well, I teach in the university part-time, a lecturer, aerodynamic. So you will see all my field, it's a pure engineering and the aviation industry. I'm so passionate about it because I do believe every single person love the aircraft, love flying, love the airport. So everything related to the aviation. If you today will ask a person 5 years old, 2 years, till 70, 80, everyone love the aircraft. So I call it my love. And there where I decided I want to be near to it and to know all the details about engine, fuselage, cabin, everything. So this field, to be an aircraft engineer is the most important. But why I entered to this industry, I wanted to change the image of the female, not only Emirati or Arab, worldwide. It's a male-dominated industry and people think that women cannot. And I always been thinking why you determine what I can dream about or work I cannot. My skill is different than any person. So women can be in this field and she can success. And today, after 19 years working, I show the world even she can be a leader.
You know, you're spot on. You're absolutely spot on. Oftentimes when I look at what you're doing, I look at your Instagram, I look at your work, I have such a proud moment because you are unapologetically beautiful woman, but yet you're unapologetically strong and an engineer. Unapologetic. Even the way you take photos, the elegance of you next to the powerful engine. I mean, it's just beautiful.
Especially if you are passionate about what you are doing. And I do believe if you love what you do, you will achieve more.
Yes.
You will show the world. And through the image, through my interview, through everything, even when I'm writing something, it's coming from the heart. And this is the important. And when we were talking about your book, to be honest, it's helped me a lot. I was in the hospital. I cannot meet people. I was in serious sickness. So your book helped me a lot to think about to brand your name, to brand your image. And this is, to be honest, I'm not advertising your book because it's really attached me. And maybe you never know, Kabi, but I read your book.
I didn't know you read my book.
But you know what? It's helped me. You are right. Yes, we are twin in our birthday, but it's correct. Every single person should show the world that your name is your brand. You need to be different. Not in a story of my word, not in a stupid way, different and unique way. So this is where I show now my words from the image, from what I posting, and I wanted something to help the new generation, how they need to think about the future, because nowadays with the social media, you think about what people facing, what people thinking, and the new generation, especially the teenager, they don't know what they need. Yeah, they don't have mission or vision of their future.
You're spot on. The importance of owning your truth and showing up authentically as you build your brand. I see that resonate with you, whether it would be with your boys and being on social media and showing them and showing the world that you can be a mother, a wife, an engineer, a consultant. I also love the fact that you've been the face of Porsche.
Correct.
Girl,
I love cars. Who don't love Porsche?
Who doesn't love Porsche?
I love all type. Like I do review for many brand, thanks God, especially with cars. But Porsche is different. Many people, they don't know who found Porsche. He's an aircraft engineer.
I didn't know that.
Yes.
That's phenomenal.
He was in the aviation industry. The first engine he built actually for airplane. And where you can know why a lot of aviators, they love Porsche. But Porsche, it's why I love this car. It's unique starting from the design, tell the engine, tell how they build it, and it's come and the value. So if you own a Porsche from it's 20 years, 30 years, 40 years, and it still have their value. And this is where I reflect, like it's reflects Suaad. It's reflect my image. I have a value, and this is where people need to understand. So when I own 991 GT3 and 4S, and I'm crazy about the speed. Sorry of my respect to electrical car. I'm not electrical car.
You're not? That's because you love the sound of the engine, correct? Yes. So let me ask you this, because I'm a Porsche girl, okay? The Panamera.
Here we are.
Yeah, we're twins. I love a Porsche and I love a Range Rover for very, very different reasons. But the 911 and the Panamera, just from an engineering standpoint, can we get geeky for a second? What is the core difference between the two?
Okay, so 911, if you will go with the engine, and we have different type of engine, but this is a sport car. So you have 911, for example, the standard, and then you have 4S where you can a high value and you have it in the sun, and then you have in the track and you have 4-speed. So more 911, it's for sport car that you have this energy, and let's be honest, it's for 2 person. Yes, you might have your kids backside, but it's more for people who love speed and you can use it. Some people, they use it daily, but I will be so honest, sometimes it's not. Panamera, it's good. It's nice car. The engine, what is they already, I saw it last year in 2023. It was amazing, and it's more for family. So it's compare how you are using your car. If we will talk about Porsche, I always have this concept. Each single brand of Porsche, they have it for a reason, but all of them, it's suitable for women.
Yeah,
and this is the important you need to know.
Let's talk about cars and women, because as I was saying to you previously off camera, I did some work for Rolls-Royce. You've done some consultancy work for Rolls-Royce. They are historically a male quintessential car, British car, but my proud moment with you is seeing you tell them how the engine should work and critiquing it. What was that moment like?
To be honest, when I review some cars with Rolls-Royce, and I really love it to be and it's not a male car, to be honest, because this is the concept of people. Yes, it's a British brand. It's amazing. I love how they are into details. Each single car when it's come. The electrical car, recently I drive it and it's amazing. People think it's not suitable for women, but they never actually announced this. The concept, people think that Rolls-Royce only because it's many years, it's a male who drive it, but Let's be honest, ladies, drive whatever. It's not about Porsche or Rolls Royce or Jeep or Land Rover. What's suitable your personality? Today, when I'm driving a truck, and I know, well, I'll take my kids to the desert and have it. No one can tell me, stop me. And here where I always believe, drive what you love, wear what you love, put the makeup you love, heels, sport shoes. In the end, it's your personality, it's your money, and it's yourself. So for me, each car, I drove it before and now, and I do review it. I say my opinion as Suaad, but maybe it's suitable for the other lady, if maybe not. But to be honest, I'm very straightforward. I always ask him, go, have a test drive, use it for a couple of days, and then you can decide what to buy for yourself.
Absolutely.
But no cars say this is only for female and this is for male.
Absolutely. You are completely smashing that stereotype. No, you are. Talk us through a day in the life as an engineer. How big is your team? Are there a lot of women on your team?
Oh, I wish. I wish, to be honest. As I mentioned, I'm holding many projects within the industry. Unfortunately, still, I face this stereotype like it's a male-dominated. We hope that to increase. Let's be honest, when I entered to the industry, it's increased only to 4%.
Wow.
Now, worldwide, as an aircraft engineer, aircraft maintenance, or within a maintenance field, we have only worldwide 14% as a female.
Wow.
And this is a still less number. A daily life, we are holding many projects in United Arab Emirates from A to Z. One of the projects I'm holding now, it's related to building a huge maintenance facility where it will be an image for many things within United Arab Emirates. My team all male, and this is where I'm looking for more women to enter to the project within aviation industry, and I hope in the future I can see them. Yes.
Is that where your passion comes for teaching?
Yes.
Supporting the next generation and bringing them into the industry?
Why I went to the teaching, because I noticed something when you enter to any university, all it's a male. And the problem when you go and enter to school, especially with the girls' school, many of them, they are asking, okay, what about if I want to change? If I don't want to continue in the engineering, can I go to the management? The family, they reject. I might not get married. I not maybe have a children. No man will accept me. And here where you stop them, like, don't think in this way. Have a value for yourself. Any man will accept you if you are a doctor. Why we accept doctors? Why we accept, an social media presenter or creator or in the media? So each field, they have their advantage and disadvantage. So why I decided to go to teach in the university, because I want more girls to enter to the field. And thanks God, today when I saw a lot of my students, they graduated or they find job, or some of the students from school, they text me, we are coming to the next semester. It's make me feel really proud that I want to continue to teach them and show them that they can be in this field.
So beautiful. How do you stay as humble as you are? There's not a time, Dr. Shamsi, where I've reached out to you where you said, no, I'm not doing it, or you've ignored. How do you stay so humble? But yet, if I drive down Sheikh Zayed Road, your face is on a billboard, you're the front of a Porsche campaign, you're doing consulting. Like, what is it within you that keeps you so grounded? Because it's beautiful.
I keep remind myself that we are human. We can build our career, we can build our image, we can be famous, but to be a human, and this is where I remind, and it's come to be honest from our culture. Today, if you see the leader of UAE, you can see them in the mall. You can see them in the old market. You can see them in a restaurant. You never see a lot of bodyguards, security. Sometimes you see them in the desert. They are alone. And here we learn how to be humble, how to be near to the people, how you walk, even with you have a lot of title, image everywhere. You can see them everywhere. Our culture, our leader. And the most important, we grow up reminding our family, reminding us, wherever you reach in your education, your career, your social life, remember that you are human. One day all of this will go and you will retire. you will retire from social media, from education, from working, and no one will remember you. Who will remember how you went as a human, humble, you were kind to them. And even nowadays, I'm serious. When I enter to my mother's house, I'm the youngest. My sister, she's the first pediatric surgeon in United Arab Emirates. And my both brother, actually, they are first in their career, and I'm the youngest. So when I enter to my mother's house, every single us, we forgot our title. And if, for example, if my brother will ask for a cup of tea, I have to prepare it for him. No one will say, oh, call the nanny or the maid or someone else to do it, because I'm the youngest. And here where we learn how to respect each other. Here I always believe wherever is my image, wherever I reach in my career, in the end I'm Suaad. Without the title of doctor, engineer, wherever is my image, I like to be near to the people. And to be loved, you should be humble.
That's so true. We're so similar, because when I go home as well, my parents have retired to Spain. And when I go home, they care not who I interviewed. They don't care how many books I've sold. My mum will still say, come, halas, let's go and cook.
This is the important. And here, everyone love you. And here you remind yourself, sometimes like, I born from this family, I grow up. Yes, we build our name, we build our career, but in the end, to have this family, to have this conversation, and to be honest, I always believe to be naked from those idea that, oh, I have to have a lot of people surrounding me, I cannot answer you, oh, let me see my schedule. You will never reach anywhere. But see, when people will ask about you, everyone will say good word, because how you are with your family and with yourself is important.
It's so, so true. Can we talk about this beautiful city, Dubai?
To be honest, every single time I come to a new place, it's not only your eyes, it's your heart. And to be honest, when as a UAE national, I see where we reach today. I'm proud. I remember when I was in grade 1, actually I walked from the school. My mom, she told me to stop, to wait for her in front of the gate. But as a girl, she don't have a patient. And this is us. I have to walk to the house. And it was full of sand. They are preparing the road, and my mother's house is near to Dubai International Airport. And today when you see all this building, all this landmark, and go back to your memories, especially like Sheikh Said Road, and here we see that this is what our country, it's not only a building, it's not only a culture, it's actually something people need to study it worldwide. Yes. Some country need to learn from this. It's just a city. We are 7 cities. And this is one of a big country. And I'm proud to say Dubai, it's my city home. And I'm really proud of all our ruler and leader because of them. Here you can see all of this.
Absolutely. For me, as somebody who comes from the UK, this place represents the heartbeat of your ruler, the ambition of your ruler. I remember when I first came and I saw his face on the billboard, and I think the saying was, nothing is impossible. That's correct, right? And for me, somebody who has big dreams, big ambitions, I really resonated with that. Can you just talk us through the journey from when you were a girl to seeing Dubai now? What are some of the big moments and proud moments for you?
This, I hear it from His Highness 2001, when actually no organization, no university wanted to accept me to study aeronautical engineering. So one day, one of the guy, he allowed me to talk to His Highness Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum. And actually I told him, everyone tell me it's impossible because I'm a girl and everything. And he said, come on, in Dubai, nothing impossible. 10 days, he sent me to UK to study aeronautical engineering. And this is what I'm telling you, more than 23 years, we learn from our leader. If you dream about it, you can do it.
That is such a phenomenal...
Sorry.
No worries. That is such a phenomenal story that His Highness said to you directly,
yes.
Nothing is impossible.
Correct.
And you've lived up to that.
I live it because to hear from him, and we make your dream after God true. 10 days, send you to UK. A person who never know how to speak English. I don't know if I got the scholarship or no. If I don't have the money, how can I will live there? And he secure everything. Monthly salary, accommodation, education, taking in English classes for a full year to enter to the university. And this is where it's really nothing impossible in this country. Everything possible if you have this belief. And for him, he believed in his daughters and sons, because as all of us, we are for him as a daughter and son, and to give us the opportunity today. When I saw all this student worldwide and all this presenter of UAE, and let's be honest, everything is available for us. We drive, we fly, we fix airplane, we build, and many today when you go to any company, high percentage as a female. So, and he has this standard equality of gender equality, and he believes in it. And today you can find women everywhere.
You really can find women everywhere.
And leaders. This is the important.
Yes. I've got to be honest, when I first walked into a government entity as a British lady here, and I saw all of you beautiful ladies in the bias, which, by the way, when I first put on the buyer, you feel like a princess because it floats behind you. You just feel like a princess.
They love you.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's fascinating to see the journey. It's fascinating to see the women of positions of power, people like yourself who are just breaking all of the barriers. Tell me, Dr. Shamsi, what does tomorrow look like for you?
For me, it's the most important tomorrow. How can I prepare the new generation for the future? Because I do believe we cannot prepare 100% the future. Yes, we build, we educate, we help, we support, but we cannot pretend how the future. So to prepare the new generation, it's most important. It's my vision to show the new generation what they can do, especially not only in the field of the aviation industry, many fields. Today, when I'm talking about our industry, previously we did everything in manual. Today we have technology, innovation, AI, and I want them to understand what the opportunity they have it. We never had it before. And here it's the future. This is the tomorrow for me. And the second thing, it's most important for me to teach my both boys. Yes, I don't have a daughter, but I have two amazing boys, 10 and 6-year-old. And I always teaching them that how to respect the woman, either maybe in the future they have a colleague, if they have a wife, to support and hold their hand and make her dream true. Because I don't want to put in their mind, no, you have to decide it for your wife, what she cannot or what she can, to support. And here the mentality, I want to change it, especially with many male who cannot support their wife or their sister because either they're afraid, panic, they don't believe in her dream. Come on, if she can actually be with her traditional, her respect, and most important, she's a human, support her to reach. And we are example, not only me, many of UAE and many Emirati females, they are a role model worldwide. So I think this is the tomorrow for me, what I'm really aim to do and implement in my journey.
I love this. I actually see a Dr. Shamsi University in the future.
To be honest, I would love to do a full university of aviation. To be, it's a dream. Hopefully, it's come true. It started from not only education as aviation engineering. I want to have from grade 10 to you graduate. They have it in UK, and I every year I go and support them in Hatfield. So they have a small institute, not a university. It's part of from Hertfordshire University, and they take all the students small and start to help them to know what they want to be in the aviation industry. And I think this is the time we want to have it here in United Arab Emirates. Hopefully one day will come through.
I love that. Well, thank you so much for taking some time out of your busy schedule and being here on the Aura podcast.
It's my pleasure always. Thank you for this time.
Thank you. I adore you.
Thanks a lot.
This podcast was hosted by brand marketing expert QB Springer and produced by Avant Garde Brand Experiences and Aura Skypool.